paint cans rattling in the alley, at the dark. Train cars turn to galleries, that's art. Before the world was watching, we was making something. From broke to invention, and hustle mean nothing if you ain't got the soul. Cardboard spinning, contests, everybody going down. 2 turntables, 1 mixer, birth for that sound. Speakers on the brownstone stoop, whole neighborhood gathered, that's the truth. This is where it started, understand. Before the industry, before the brand, just the culture pure and unplanned. Bronx River running through, promised land. Mama's glam, mama said, turn that racket down. But we was building kingdoms on this playground. MC passing mic, another MC, battling with syllables, setting each other free. No record deal could capture what the cipher meant. Rent was late, but the party was heaven sent. Graffiti writers bombing while the DJ cut. Break dancers windmilling, whole block erupting up. This ain't nostalgia talking, this is genealogy. Before they made it fashion, we made it necessity. This is where it started, understand. Before the industry, before the brand, just the culture pure and unplanned. Bronx River running through, promised land. Just the culture pure and unplanned. Bronx River running through, promised land, promised land. They wasn't ready for what we had to say. Took the nothing they gave us, made it everything anyway. 4 elements, unify, still alive, multiply. 4 elements, unify, still alive, multiply. Paint cans and break beats, that's the recipe, that's the heartbeat. Don't forget where genius came from, the block where creation begun.
Foot on the gas, no brakes on my Lambo. Chasing these millions like I'm playing lotto. Blur in the rear view, they can't catch my tempo. Designer on my body, yeah, I'm rocking Bottega. Impossible, bitch, that's my appetizer. Every move calculated on the Enterprise. Pedal to the metal, watch the engine roar. Told myself I want it all, now I want more. Speed dial on destiny, I'm calling shots. Racing to the top, yeah, I'm taking off. Adrenaline pumping through my veins like drugs. Can't stop, won't stop, never get enough. I'm flying, can't nobody slow me down. 100 on the dash, I'm leaving this town. They said I couldn't do it, now I'm wearing crowns. Full throttle till I'm world renowned. Flying, watch me hit the finish line. 12 in my heartbeat, victory is mine. They told me that I'm crazy, said I'm out my mind. Full throttle, that's my eyes. In a overdrive, I'm switching lanes. Diamonds on my neck, doing figure eights. Competition nervous, yeah, they hitting brakes. While I'm doing donuts on these bitches' graves. Rider on my feet when I'm pressing gas. Hermes on my hip, yeah, I'm moving fast. Vroom, vroom, baby, hear that engine scream. Turn my wildest fantasies into my routine. Passport full of stamps, I've been worldwide. Private jet flex while they catching flies. Told them I'll be legendary, here's the proof. Burning rubber on the track, I'm bulletproof. Speed dial on destiny, I'm calling shots. Racing to the top, yeah, I'm taking off. Adrenaline pumping through my veins like drugs. Can't stop, won't stop, never get enough. I'm flying, can't nobody slow me down. 100 on the dash, I'm leaving this town. They said I couldn't do it, now I'm wearing crowns. Full throttle till I'm world renowned. Flying, watch me hit the finish line. 12 in my heartbeat, victory is mine. They told me that I'm crazy, said I'm out my mind. Full pushing it to max. No fear in my body, never looking back. They can keep on watching while I left the track. Champagne popping when I made it to the full throttle. That's how I live. Full throttle. Yeah. Watch me win.
Yeah. That's what it feel like when you made it out. Corner store to corner office, watch the shift. Used to count pennies, now I'm counting on my gifts. Mama said I'd never make it past 25. Now she in that house, I bought tears in her eyes. They were sleeping on me heavy like a winter coat. Now they all awake and quoting every line I wrote. Stomach used to rumble, now it's bottles at the table. Remember roaches crawling, man, that shit was painful. Now it's leather seats and reservations under my name. Same dudes who doubted trying to get into the frame. But I remember faces, remember every slight. Remember empty pockets and them cold ass nights. I can taste it, victory on my tongue. All the doubt is quiet now, look what I become. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I run this now. Money, power, respect, I want the whole crowd. Champagne spilling on the floor where I sleep. Used to dream about this life, now I'm too deep. Every risk I took, it paid off in the end. Lost some people close to me, but multiplied the wins. They see the cars, the jewels, the women, all the flash. They'll see the scars, the moves, the vision, how I climb fast. Paranoia creeping, but I earned this paranoia. Every snake that's in the grass, I'll fucking destroy ya. Toast to everyone who said I wouldn't last. While I'm cashing checks and laughing at my past. This the life we dreamed about on front steps. Now I'm living in a real time. No regrets. I can taste it, victory on my tongue. All the doubt is quiet now, look what I become. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I run this now. Money, power, respect, I want the whole crowd. They ask me how it feels, I tell them it's electric. Everything I touch turns probably so pathetic. Came from nothing, now I'm something they can't measure. Every moment at the top feels like forever. Yeah, it's what winning tastes like. It's what it feel like when you make it out alive. Still breathing, still in, still here. My grandmother's hands built more than Sunday dinners. Split shifts at the hospital, raised 3 kids, no bitter, just that look she give. When the landlord came collecting, same look I carry now. When they ask what I'm protecting, not just my own plate. The whole table matters, not just my own name. The whole lineage scatters, and the soil takes root. Where the pavement cracks open, every word I leave here is a seed I've spoken. They thought I settled for a corner office in silence. Keep my head low, trade my voice for compliance. But I watched my uncle build houses he couldn't afford. Watch my auntie teach children a system ignored. So when I rise, I'm bringing scaffolding with me. When I win, I'm building institutions, you feel me? This ain't about plaques on walls or checks in my pocket. This about foundations who gon' be here when I'm not here to watch. More than light, it's the barbershop window different. Old heads talking about what freedom meant, I listen. They survived, but tried to erase them completely. Now I'm here deciding what survival means to me. Is it wealth? Is it health? Is it truth being spoken? Is it fixing what's been deliberately broken? I'm thinking bigger than my own escape velocity. Thinking about the ones who taught me reciprocity. My cousin's daughter learning how to spell a name. In a school that finally looks at her the same. That's legacy, not what I own, but what I've opened. Not monuments to me, but doors I've left unbroken. The weight feels good though, I ain't gonna lie about that. Knowing every move I make is carving out a path. Not just forward sideways to expand in space. So the next ones don't have to beg for grace. They ask me what I want, I tell them soil that's fertile. Ground where something grows after I circle. back to earth, back to dust, back to beginning. Roots so deep, the whole tree keeps on giving. I watched my father work until his body surrendered. Watched him smile through pain, I still remember he'd say, do something that outlasts your breathing. Leave something behind worth keeping, so I'm planting orchards in the hood they abandoned. Writing checks to programs the city ain't funding. Showing up to meetings where decisions get made. Making sure people have a seat getting paid. It's the long game, the marathon they speak of. Not the sprint for self, but the relay for orders. When I'm gone, let him say he built bridges. Let him walk across the better days. That's riches. Legacy ain't what you take, it's what you pour out. Legacy ain't about your name, it's what your name amounts to. When the smoke clears and the noise dies, did you leave the garden bigger than you found it? That's the question.